Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Anna, hope your day is so well. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bachelor Nation fans first got to know Mykenna Dorn on season 24 of The Bachelor, and then again when she returned to our screens for season 7 of Bachelor in Paradise. Since her time on the shows, Mykenna has been keeping fans updated with her life on social media, often posting about fun trips, cute outfits, and her life in Canada. In 2022, Mykenna Hard launched a post-show relationship, but then earlier this year revealed she was going through her first breakup. Since her breakup, Mykenna has been sharing her healing journey with her followers and how she's been taking care of herself one day at a time. Now, months later, she took to Instagram to tease a new relationship. On her Instagram story, the Bachelor Nation star shared 2 photos holding hands with a mystery man with a white heart emoji. In the photos, his face is covered by his hat so you can't see who he is. Mykenna has a big smile on her face as she cuddles up to her new boo. In a new TikTok, she also opened up about her healing journey, saying, "I hope you know it gets better. Not overnight, not all at once, but little by little, it does. You'll start getting out of bed easier, laughing more, and noticing the small things again. One day at a time you'll heal and you'll find happiness again. I promise you, keep going." She also wrote, "Healing after heartbreak takes time. Be gentle with yourself. Remember, you have always been enough. Someone else's inability to love you for who you truly are doesn't diminish your worth." We're so happy to see Mykenna feeling better and thriving. We can't wait to learn more about her new man when she feels ready to share. Bachelor Nation fans first got to know Mykenna Dorn on season 24 of The Bachelor, and then again when she returned to our screens for season 7 of Bachelor in Paradise. Since her time on the shows, Mykenna has been keeping fans updated with her life on social media, often posting about fun trips, cute outfits, and her life in Canada. In 2022, Mykenna Hard launched a post-show relationship, but then earlier this year revealed she was going through her first breakup. Now, a few months later, Mykenna is taking to her TikTok page to talk about her healing journey and how she's living life one day at a time. Mykenna started off her video by saying, "I've been talking about healing post-breakup. I had this realization when I woke up this morning and was like, oh my gosh, it's spring." And you may be like, yes, it's spring, but to me, it's like, I made it to another season. When you are going through a breakup, that first day, week, month after you cannot wrap your head around, how am I supposed to get through this? It feels like your world is crashing down. Your heart and your brain hurt. The Bachelor Nation star went on, "Everything from doing your hair to working to having simple conversations seem impossible without crying. So this morning I was like, I made it to spring. I did fall, I did winter, and now I'm here in spring and I'm gonna get through it. I'm also going to get through summer, and it's going to continue." One day at a time is one of the best mindsets you can have when you're going through a breakup, because we just want to be able to get to that point when we're through it, but it doesn't happen like that. So she shared some love and gentleness with anyone else who may be going through something similar. Mykenna ended her video by saying, "If anyone is going through a breakup and it's feeling fresh, I know how it feels. This is my first breakup and I was with that person for 3 years and it just felt impossible. How am I supposed to get through a day when I used to talk to this person every day and live my life with them and now I'm not? I'm starting over and it's scary and sad, but you're doing it. You're doing it one day at a time." Sending a big hug to anyone who's going through a breakup. It's not easy. We know her sharing her experience will help others going through something similar. Sending Mykenna lots of love during this difficult time. Bachelor Nation fans first got to know Mykenna Dorn on season 24 of The Bachelor, and then again when she returned to our screens for season 7 of Bachelor in Paradise. Since her time on the shows, Mykenna has been keeping fans updated with her life on social media, often posting about fun trips, cute outfits, and her life in Canada. Currently, she's visiting Paris, France with fellow Bachelor Nation star Anna Redman and has been sharing about their adventures online. She posted photos to her Instagram of her, Anna, and their friend at a restaurant, jazz club, and beautiful hotel with the caption, "Bonjour." Mykenna posted a funny video of them drinking coffee outside a cafe with the text, "Want to go for coffee in Paris?" and all of them taking a sip while lip-syncing. You know what, yeah. Mykenna also recently opened up online about being on a healing journey and shared a quote that has helped her through it. In a new video, she said, "A quote that I've really loved lately is, 1% better every day. Mykenna then explained a little bit more about what that means and why this quote really spoke to her. She admitted, "I think it's easy to have this pressure on ourselves that everything needs to go back to the way it was. I need to go back to how I used to feel and live my life, and that's not true." Mykenna gave some encouragement that healing is not linear, and it's okay if things take time. You don't need to be 100% better today. You don't even have to be 100% better tomorrow, next month, she expressed. You can take it 1% every day. Healing takes time, and we all do it differently, and that is okay. We love this message that Mykenna shared, and we're so happy to see her and Anna having a great time in Paris together. We are wishing Mykenna all the best on her healing journey and hope she and Anna continue to have an amazing time on the rest of their trip together. Bachelor Nation fans first got to know Mykenna Dorn on season 24 of The Bachelor, and then again when she returned to our screens for season 7 of Bachelor in Paradise. Since her time on the shows, Mykenna has been keeping fans updated with her life on social media, often posting about fun trips, cute outfits, and her life in Canada. Recently, she posted an exciting update in a new video online that showed her crying tears of joy. In the post she shared, "Happy tears in my homeowner era. So proud of myself for never giving up on my silly career and dreams." The video shows Mykenna crying in her car as she reflects on now being a homeowner. She wrote over the video, "To anyone who's ever been told their dreams are too big or silly, or that they won't get anywhere, I hope you continue to pour into yourself and believe you can do anything. Keep going and never give up." Mykenna finished her caption on her post with another note of inspiration for anyone trying to achieve their dreams. She said, "Never forget you can and will do everything you set your heart and mind to. Don't let the opinions of others get in your way or knock you down. You got this." We love it. Fellow Bachelor Nation stars filled her comments with words of support and love for this huge accomplishment. Alicia Holloway wrote, "Love you. So happy for you." Sydney Lachuaco Webby said, "Happy for you, babe." And Susie Evans cheered Mykenna on with multiple clapping emojis. We're so happy for Mykenna and couldn't agree more with all the love she's receiving. What an exciting new chapter. Last week, Mykenna Dorn shared her first official post with her boyfriend Lyndon Enger. If you've been keeping up with Mykenna, you know that she's been teasing her relationship for months now, but this is the first time she's shared Lyndon's name and face. Alongside a series of adorable photos of the two of them, Mykenna simply wrote, "Secrets out. #hardlaunch." Many of her fellow Bachelor Nation stars like Emily Ferguson, Deandra Kanu, Alia Benavides, Sydney Lachuaco, and Leah Block showed Mykenna and Lyndon some love in the comments of her post. And now, Mykenna is taking to Instagram to answer some fan questions about their relationship. One person asked how long they've been together and how old Lyndon is, and Mykenna responded saying they met on Hinge and that they've been together for almost 7 months and he's 5 years older than me, which makes him around 30 years old. Another fan asked what made Mykenna decide to go public with their relationship when she did. The Bachelor Nation star responded, "I actually made a video to post, but then we planned this last-minute trip and I thought it would be a cute way to introduce him to you all. I bugged him all day on Thursday and was like, babe, today is the day." She went on saying, "I showed him a bunch of photos from our trip and let him pick the one and then the girls, and I sat for like an hour trying to decide a caption before I posted." And while this is the first time Mykenna shared her boyfriend publicly, she said, "Fun fact, I've actually been posting videos and photos of us on my close friends' stories for months. So close friends saw it first." We're so happy that Mykenna is so happy in her new relationship. Here's to more Bachelor Nation love. Bachelor Nation fans first got to know Mykenna Dorn on season 24 of The Bachelor. She briefly appeared on season 7 of Bachelor in Paradise during the VIP party, but didn't actually arrive down onto the beach until this week. Mykenna stopped by the Clickbait with Bachelor Nation podcast to discuss everything from her late arrival and how she felt blindsided by Aaron Clancy to why she eventually decided to accept the date with Ed Weisbrot. Mykenna explained that getting to the beach so late wasn't easy. While she felt excited on her way in, that immediately changed when she got to Paradise. "I was nervous coming down. I didn't know what to expect, but I just wanted to stay hopeful. When I came down, I felt like I got that weird vibe. Everyone was like, why is she here? What's happening? I felt super awkward being there. Mykenna revealed. Clickbait co-host and fellow Paradise cast member Joe Amabile agreed with Mykenna, saying that she was definitely not wrong for feeling that way. Joe noted that he felt really bad for Mykenna coming in that day because by then, the vibe from everyone already on the beach was that they were almost done. Mykenna explained, "I think that's why a lot of my emotions came out. Like when Aaron said no, it was just because I personally didn't feel welcomed in a way, because I just felt like the odd man out." Natasha Parker, who was also in Paradise when Mykenna arrived, chimed in to add that she hopes Mykenna didn't take it personally. "I don't think that sentiment was directed specifically towards you," she said. "I think that people felt that way when Anna came down late too. Anyone who would have come in at that moment. It was just so late in the game and we were so exhausted." Mykenna went on to explain why she was specifically hurt and felt blindsided by Aaron's rejection to her date card proposal. The Bachelor Nation star said that while others she talked to, like Thomas Jacobs, were clear about their relationship statuses, she feels like Aaron misled her. "When I spoke to Aaron, he did make it clear that he was talking to Chelsea and it was going well, but I felt like we were flirting and I had asked him how he's been and he said he was doing well," Mykenna said. She continued, "And so when I sat down with him and he said no to the date and that he hasn't been doing well, I was, confused and blindsided. I would have rather him just told me that he was interested in Chelsea instead of, 'I'm not well, when I just spoke to you 10 minutes ago and you said you were doing really great.'" Eventually, Bachelor Nation saw Ed come down to the beach where Mykenna was all up in her feels after Aaron's rejection and asked if he could go on the date with her. In hindsight, Mykenna said she wishes she had accepted his offer right away, but she explained why it took her a minute to be on board. It's officially spring, and the new season comes with some new relationships. Not one but two Bachelor Nation stars went public with their new romances on social media yesterday. First, Madison Pruitt, who famously found love and eventually parted ways with Peter Weber on season 24 of The Bachelor, just announced her first relationship since the show. Maddie took to Instagram to share a series of photos with her boyfriend Grant Trout, son of famous billionaire Kenny Trout. Alongside the sweet photos, Maddie wrote, "So now y'all know, I got the realest G in town. Grant Michael Trout. So full of passion and purpose and joy. I am proud I get to do life with someone who loves Jesus and people like you do. The past 5 months have been the best and wildest adventure. Full of highs and lows, but there's nobody else in the world I'd rather do life with." The Bachelor Nation star shared more about their relationship as she went on in her post. Maddie said, "It's been special since the first date, when you forgot to open my car door, because we were both so nervous, when we barely touched our quesadillas at dinner because of our deep convos and intentional questions, and then ending the night riding around listening to Drake in the car on full blast for hours." She concluded by writing, "You are my best friend. My favorite hello. My hardest goodbye. There's nobody else in the world like you. Let's keep dreaming, vibing, serving, and loving. GNM." Her boyfriend Grant also shared his own post, writing, "Madison, crazy how fast 5 months has flown by. You make me smile like nobody else. You have an infectious laughter and joy about you that is so attractive to the world. You love people fiercely. I've never met somebody that walks with such grace and beauty. You seek to honor God with all that you are. You inspire me to be better. I laugh hard with you and have also cried deeply with you." How sweet. Maddie's fellow Bachelor Nation stars like Becca Tilley, Hannah Godwin, Raven Gates Gottschalk, Sydney Hightower, and more shared their love for Maddie and Grant's love in the comments of her post. But Maddie wasn't the only Bachelor Nation star to share her new love story yesterday. Mykenna Dorn also posted her first offic. If you've been keeping up with Mykenna, you know that she's been teasing her relationship for almost a year, but this is the first time she's shared Lyndon's name and face. Alongside a series of adorable photos of the two of them, Mykenna simply wrote, "Secrets out. Hard launch." Emily Ferguson, Deandra Kanu, Alia Benavides, Sydney Lachuaco, Leah Block, and more Bachelor Nation stars also shared. We're wrapping up here for today, but the excitement of trending gossip doesn't stop here. We'll be back with new surprises very soon. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.